Welcome back, Twisters, and hey there, hockey fans. Nick here with my absolute best friend in the world, Cortana, and today she's going to be giving her 2021-22 NHL season predictions. So we're going to go through all of the divisions. She's going to rank the teams from top to bottom, including her wild cards. Then we'll get into the teams that she has representing each conference in the conference finals. And then lastly, she'll make her Stanley Cup champion predictions. So if you like all kinds of fun hockey content, be sure, if you haven't already, click that red subscribe button down below, hit the thumbs up, and let's have a good time here. Hey, Cortana, can I get a kiss? Thank you. Okay, so our first division is the Atlantic Division. And here she goes. We'll see which she's going to select first. All right, she starts right with that coaster there. She go on the perimeter. So far, that's the order I'm seeing. All right, so that's 3 teams she's selected. Okay, she's got her fourth. Seven, and lastly 8. Okay, so she followed a pretty logical order there. Let's see which teams she picked. Okay, so first place in the Atlantic Division, she has the Red Wings. My goodness, is this 2024? Maybe so. So we got the Red Wings at number 1. Actually, I'll just do it like this. Second place, she has the Senators. Okay, Cortana. Somebody's on the Kool-Aid a little bit, huh? Third place, she has the Lightning. Fourth place, she has the Maple Leafs. Okay, well, maybe those 2 teams might finish there. Oh, fifth was this one. Fifth, she has the Panthers. Sixth, she's got the Sabres. Seventh, she has the Canadiens, and that means that last place will be the Bruins. Wow, last place is the Bruins. Check that out. Okay, next up we've got the Pacific Division. Alright, get the treats. Okay, she's got the Sharks coaster for 1, okay. Then the middle one here. Here, psst, psst. There you go. Good job. All right. Okay, let's look at who she has finishing in first in the Pacific, and that is the Los Angeles Kings. They got a lot of veterans there. I mean, they could actually shock you a little bit. Second place, she has the Canucks. That actually could happen, I think. Third place, she's got the Kraken. Okay, I'm starting to like what I'm seeing a little bit here. Fourth, she has the Calgary Flames. Oh my. Not really favoring the Golden Knights. Fifth, she has the Oilers. Sixth, she has the Sharks, which is possible. Seventh, she's got Vegas. And last place, she's got Anaheim. Alright, so now we'll look at the Metropolitan Division. Alright, get the treats. Well, goes in for the Sharks coaster at number 1. That's her number 2. Okay, so here's Cortana's predictions for the Metropolitan Division. In first place, she's got the New York Rangers. Second place, she has the New Jersey Devils. Third place, don't exactly see this happening, Cortana. Columbus Blue Jackets. Fourth, she's got the Capitals. Fifth, she has the Islanders. We'll see if she makes them one of the wildcard teams. She likes the Islanders a decent amount. Sixth, she has Pittsburgh. Seventh, she has the Flyers. And last place, actually, the jersey I'm wearing for the Hurricanes. Pretty surprising. All right, one more division to go. And finally, let's look at the Central Division. Go ahead, get the treats. All right, that's number 1. That's 2. Look what I got right here. Well done, thank you. Okay, now let's look at the Central Division standings. So, interesting. The veterans going all out for this one. The Dallas Stars at number 1. Ooh, we're really getting interesting. Second, look at that. Marc-Andre Fleury and the Blackhawks with Seth Jones there too. Third place, she's got the Avalanche. Fourth place, she has the Jets. Now, with those 4 teams, that's not entirely out of the realm of possibility, I don't think, but I don't know about the Stars finishing first. Fifth place, she's got the St. Louis Blues. Sixth, I assume that Kaprizov is not playing with the Wild next season. Seventh, she has the Coyotes, which they're probably going to be in the cellar here. And then Nashville she has at the bottom. Okay, so here's how I'll do the wild card. So I have the 4 teams in each conference who finished either 4th or 5th. So basically, what I'm going to do is the first 2 teams she picks would theoretically be the first and second wild card here. So the thing is that she could not pick a team that finished 5th in one division and then a team that finished 5th in another division, right? And she couldn't pick a team that finished 5th in one division and 4th in another division. Okay, so here are her choices for the Eastern Conference wildcard teams. All right, go ahead. Okay, so she got that one first on the Sharks coaster. The JD comes in at number 2. Okay, so let's see if we can determine the wild card teams. So first of all, she has the Islanders making it as a wild card. She had them finishing 5th in the Metro, so she should have next the Capitals because the Capitals finished 4th. And she has the Maple Leafs here. So the Maple Leafs, she predicted to finish 4th in that division. So the Maple Leafs are in. The Islanders can't make it because we only have the Capitals and the Panthers remaining. So her next team is the Florida Panthers. So basically, Cortana is sending 5 teams from the Atlantic Division to make the playoffs. Okay, and let's determine the 2 wildcard teams from the Western Conference. Go ahead. Oh, she bypassed that one. Man, she goes straight for that Sharks coaster. All right, so that's her number 2. Okay, so let's look at the Western Conference wild card here. So the first team that she drew are the St. Louis Blues, and I believe she had them finishing 5th in the Central. So that means that the 4th place team, which is the Jets, they would have to be selected next in order for the Blues to be a true pick. But no, she's actually selected the Oilers. So the Oilers finished 5th in the Pacific. So whatever team comes next, that's going to determine that division will actually have 2 wild cards. In that case, it's the Jets. So that means the Blues and the Jets represent the Western Conference wild cards. Okay, so next up, we're going to determine the 2 teams that will battle in each of the conference finals. So essentially, she could select a team from the Atlantic Division like Detroit or Tampa, and they finish in the top 3. But theoretically, she could actually also select one of the wild cards from that division as well, because that would mean that that wild card would be essentially in a different bracket. So that is a possible scenario here. So we're looking for the first 2 teams that she selects. However, if she selected 2 teams that finished in the top 3 for the same division, then that would be excluded. And so I would look for whatever comes next. Here we go. All right, go ahead. Oh, Whiskey Town? Yep. Okay, so the first team that we have going to the Eastern Conference Final is, look at that, wildcard number 2, the Florida Panthers. Pretty interesting. Okay, so we basically can't select another wild card. Yeah, I think the next team, oh my goodness, battling them in the Eastern Conference Final. How do you like that? Norris Trophy winner Adam Fox and the New York Rangers versus the Florida Panthers. That's not entirely out of the question. I mean, the Rangers have a lot to live up to, but it'd be pretty exciting for them to go up against Florida, another very fun team to watch out there. Okay, so who does Cortana have representing the West in the Western Conference Final? Go straight for the Post-it. And she goes for this one. Dang. So who does Cortana have for her 2 Western Conference final teams? Check this out, guys. The Seattle Kraken is the top pick for her. And they will battle, believe it or not, one of the wild cards from the Central, the St. Louis Blues. How interesting is that? You got, of course, a couple of former Blues now on Seattle. All right, time to determine who goes to the Stanley Cup final. We're going to start with the Western Conference. The St. Louis Blues or the Seattle Kraken? Let's have a look. No way! I kid you not, guys. This is all one take, or at least this is only one run through that we're doing of this. The Seattle Kraken are going to the Stanley Cup final. And representing the Eastern Conference in the 2022 Stanley Cup final. Going straight for it. The New York Rangers. Unbelievable. So, Gerard Gallant, who coached the Golden Knights their inaugural season when they made the Stanley Cup, and his first season for the Rangers is going to get them basically to the promised land. Okay, so I noticed that Cortana chose the team on her right when she walked in. So I'm going to stick a couple extra coasters here with treats. So then that way, maybe she chooses a little bit differently. Let's give it a shot. And now for your 2022 Stanley Cup champion. She's got it right there. It's the New York Rangers. There we go. Conn Smythe, Artemi Panarin, or Mika Zibanejad. So, kind of like the Golden Knights, the Kraken in their first season are going to go to the Stanley Cup final, but they're going to fall, in this case, to the New York Rangers for the first time in, 28 years? That would be a Stanley Cup for New York. Well, how about that, Twisters? Cortana has the New York Rangers winning the Stanley Cup in 2022. And the Seattle Kraken are still due for an amazing season, basically replicating what the Golden Knights did. Oh, Cortana, you're the sweetest, aren't you? Here's more treats. Don't worry, I counted calories here for her. So you've been such a good girl today. My Twisted Wrister insider here, Cortana Fohammer Pinkerton. Are you excited about the season, girl? Give me a paw if you're excited. Not particularly. No, she wants to watch the Giants in the baseball playoffs. But you're a good girl. Yes, you are, of course. Anyway, Twisters, I hope you had a great time watching this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, especially for Cortana's sake here. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you around for more hockey content. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Nick. This is my best friend Cortana here, and we'll catch you later. Ciao. Oh, just the best friend, the bestest friend.